Whatever we say in this podcast is a joke. Please do not take it personal, period. Good afternoon, lovies. Welcome to the Daytime Podcast. This is your feel-good hangout spot for you to come and listen to us talk about random stuff because we need attention. I am one of your hosts, Akayla. I am the A and Day, sorry. Joined by my lovely, beautiful, talented best friend / co-host, Donna. Donna, say hello.
Hey, pretty.
And Elsie. Elsie, say hello.
Hello.
How? Oh. You press that button one more time. About one more time. Anyways, how are you guys doing today?
I'm really nervous because I'm just trying not to curse. This is being like too difficult for me. Like really difficult. Like really difficult.
It's difficult for all of us. We all have filthy mouths. Elsie, how are you doing
It's okay.
today?
When you curse, we'll just cheer you on.
Elsie, please. Literally, does anyone can just take this word away from Elsie? Like this is actually like
We know they love the buttons.
no one does it.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Donna, would you like to get into what this podcast is about?
Oh my god, yes. Okay, right now y'all probably like thinking like where like these three girls like talking to me.
Exactly.
But well, basically we just like started this podcast because well, one, as we said, we need attention that we didn't have when we were child.
Oh my God. Okay.
And well, two, basically because we like to share like our opinions about like life and stuff like that. Well, in this podcast we're gonna talk about, of course, things that happen in life. Elsie, conspiracy theories, silly and random stuff, and of course my favorite one, the confessions. Okay, I gotta explain this one because I don't think that we're doing confessions today. I don't think so. No, we're not.
No.
But like in the other like episodes, in this segment, we're basically just gonna like share confessions that y'all gonna send to us in our Instagram page. That it's literally no, it's just daytime. Go follow us on Instagram, cause yeah, these are my ad there. Okay.
Period.
Whatever. Yeah, and well, basically y'all can like share your stories or like confessions or like tea, whatever y'all want to share, and
School
'cause, yeah.
appropriate though. Make sure.
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah,
it's
yeah.
appropriate. But
Cause yeah, who doesn't like to gossip, right?
it's
Yeah, it's just like like some like stuff that we all love to do, but we just
Honestly-
don't like to admit that we do.
exactly. If you don't like gossiping, like you're lying.
That's
you're
true. We all love that.
Even the quiet ones.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Even the quiet ones.
Especially
The quiet ones are the worst ones.
For real.
Yeah.
Elsie, would you like to get into today's topic?
So, in today's topic, in honor of it being our first episode, you guys are going to get to know a little bit about us through some random questions. So, I guess like we can start with, what is your perspective on life? Of life.
What is your perspective on life, Donna?
How about you? You go
I feel
first.
like live. That's such a like interesting question, and I feel like my perspective of life is just like we are just a coincidence. Like we're just here because like we're like a coincidence about like random stuff, and we just like got here because of that.
Period.
And we like I feel like people most of the times you're like worry about like stuff that's literally not important. And when you actually think about it, literally life is the most random thing ever. Like it's just
It is
really
very
random.
random.
Like, and who doesn't love random stuff? I love random stuff.
Period. I love random stuff. Elsie, do you like random stuff?
I love random stuff. Can I borrow this squishy ball? It's so fun.
We steal it from Abby.
We,
Oh.
we did.
Which Abby will be on our show at some point.
Yeah.
You guys will love her.
You will. Elsie, would you like to answer?
My perspective of life. You know, I really didn't ask to be born. So, you know, there's some that are just like, what do I do with my life? I still have no idea. And, you know, college stuff is creeping up really close, you know.
Indeed.
Graduation dates, and they're like, what are you gonna do with your life? Do you have any idea? Like, no, I don't. And a lot of my friends say the same thing, you know. Recently, like, numbers have spiked in kids who go into college undecided because, oh, that's better. Thank you. Undecided because there's so much, and I think we might not know till years later in life, and sometimes you just need to experience every aspect of it. So
And also, I feel like life is like the most. It's like a big like. Oh my god! Not me forgetting the words right now. Like not at this moment. Um, it's like, no, Elsie. Okay, because like we have like these buttons, and like Elsie wants to press them. It's just like
It's
no.
crickets because she doesn't know what to say. So it's like,
Okay,
Elsie.
no, Elsie. It's just like the biggest thing that you have like ever. Like you can do like with your life whatever like you want, like literally, and that makes it like so cool. But at the same time, it makes it like really scary because like
Right.
if you like doesn't like do like the right choice, then like you will end up in the streets or something like that.
Start
But I
by
feel like-
having a job and getting money. In
No,
order to
but like
just live.
actually when you like think about it, it's not when you like start like to think that like, well, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like literally just die. So it's literally not a big deal in my opinion. So I feel like when you like once you like don't care about like if you fail and stuff, then you do whatever you like actually makes you happy.
And I think Elsie like made a really great point that like we don't ask to be here,
No
and
one
the
did.
fact that
No one did.
We're
Please,
the-
someone.
no one
I need
is
a break from
asked
life,
to
please.
be here, and so the fact that we're just expected to live on this earth, grow up, have everything figured out by the end of high school, like it's such a young age to like
It's crazy.
it's so crazy, and we don't ask for it. It just happens, and we're just like, okay, like nobody gives us the tools, nobody like says, hey, you're on this earth, like here is how to be successful, here is how to
How to
like live and how
So-
to
to-
succeed.
Okay, but can we please
Sorry.
not? Can we please not?
Sorry.
Wait, so can I go back to my actual answers?
Oh
to
yeah,
this
yeah.
question?
Sorry.
To me, life is very wondrous, and by that I mean like in question. Like there's so many wonders about life.
So much
like-
to ponder.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
and there it is, folks.
Bae, like stop making like noise.
Oh my god. Okay. So I didn't want to ask this question, but
Can we please? No, because I feel
Yes.
like we're going really deep. Let's
we are
let's
getting very deep.
let's
for our
ask like
first
the third
episode.
question.
The second question?
No, the third one.
Like-
I'm gonna ask it.
Okay.
What was first, the egg or the chicken?
Most important question of the episode, everyone.
Okay, everyone.
What?
This
what came
like
first?
depending on your answer, it's gonna be like it's gonna determine our relationship,
Yeah.
Michaela and Elsie. So like
And-
y'all have to
and
be like
Elsie.
really like serious about this.
So, I think
You think?
the chicken came first,
Oh my god, yes,
right?
yes,
Thank you.
yes. No,
Oh,
I was being sarcastic.
okay. All right, girl.
Okay, I feel like the egg was first. And I'm gonna say why. Because like the chicken is just like an animal that at the end it's just like sorry. That at the end it was just like cows by like evolution. But like the egg was like literally like a method used to reproduction for like so many like species and like animals.
But I feel like when you think about like how the world first started, and you think about all the animals,
But like I feel like it's just like
Maybe
a
it's something that evolved into a chicken.
yeah, isn't like the dinosaurs like what was
Like-
like I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, I'm just not gonna say anything because I probably would like ended up like saying something really stupid.
Well,
Elsie.
that is exactly what this podcast is for. We made this podcast to
Ah.
say what we feel
It's really
and
hot
sound
though.
stupid while doing it. So, Elsie, what do you think came first?
I don't think either came first.
What-
I think something
came
else
first.
came first.
I came first. That's the actual.
Yeah, Donna
I
gave
think-
birth to a chicken, everyone.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of the air. What are you talking? I'm God.
Yep.
I'm your God. So okay, like literally showed up.
All right, Kanye, relax, relax. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's the chicken that came first.
I think it's that.
I kind of wait. Can you explain more on the egg? Can you
'Cause,
explain
like-
more on the egg?
Like I was saying, like the egg is like a way of like reproduction for like a lot of animals.
Mhm.
So I feel like before the chicken was like developed or like there was like also another animals that use the chicken. What
But where did
the
that
egg?
first egg come from?
That's a great question.
Maybe from
Exactly.
two different species that then in the egg merged like stuff that created chicken.
It's just like a way of reproduction. You know what? I'm just
Okay,
yeah.
that's my answer. Egg.
Elsie, you're very creative with your answers.
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
that. The third,
Dude.
the third / second question, because we are
We're
getting-
going really deep. This is like
Yeah.
I didn't like this, but okay.
talking about chickens and eggs. Yeah, that's very deep.
But like, okay, whatever.
The thought
Chickens.
process that goes into it is very deep.
Going back to
No.
in relation, what is going on?
Elsie's trying to like do like Elsie. You have a lot of energy and just like stressing me right now.
Didn't
Like,
you
babe,
just tired?
like
I wake up with 100% energy at 8 o'clock in the morning.
As you should.
Ready for period 1.
how? Literally no, because like I have like a lot of teachers that they always have energy, and I'm like, girl,
Yeah, no.
it's 8 a.m.
There
It's
was
8 a.m.
there was a teacher I had in 7th grade, and I like specifically hated her class because she was so energetic. And
Yes, and it's just
I'm
like,
like, why?
and I feel bad because I don't hate them. It's just like, why are you having so much energy?
Which like I can wake up early in the morning, but I'm not happy about it. Like
No
I
one's
wake
happy
up at
about
like
it.
5 a.m.
Like literally, like one of my favorite hobbies is like sleep. I
It's
love sleeping.
literally.
Like I feel like when I wake up, it's just like depressed. Like why I'm like why.
Yeah, I'm alive, but I'm dead. Speaking of death,
Oh my God,
going
yes.
into our third and last question, what is death, and why is it important to us, Donna?
Okay, I feel like that is the most poetic thing ever. Cause like if you actually think about it, like you have all of this, you have like life, you feel, you think, you do everything, and at the end, it's gonna end. And that's such a beautiful thing. Like that's so poetic.
I feel like
That's
it
really
depends, though.
poetic. You know, I feel like life is really poetic in general, and I feel like if life was a person, we'll be like an artist. Life will be definitely an artist.
Mm-hmm. If it was a person, it would be an artist. Like
Yes.
is that what you-
You know,
Yeah.
like
Because life is
It's-
full of creation.
yes.
Very
it is. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it depends though, because like it depends on what you did with your life, like or what you were able to do in your life.
At the end, I feel like it doesn't matter what you did. You could do like the most, like I don't know. You could be like the super like billionaire person, like had everything, or like not even that. You can do like a lot of your life, but I feel like at the end, it only like depends in your perspective of like your life. Like
Mhm.
did like was actually worth it? Like you felt you feel stuff, you think everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so cool. But like I feel like the final question should be, was it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
What is your perspective of that? Oh wait, sorry.
I don't know. I feel like you make a really good point at that. That like it all depends on like whether it was worth it. But like I don't know. Like cuz sometimes it's not worth it. Like
How
like
do you know? It's not your life.
that's a great
Ooh.
point. So it's an excellent point. Just shut me up. Like that's mic drop. Elsie, what do you think?
Okay. Death. Death is important because it is the end of our life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we have this window from, I guess, like decision making stuff.
Mhm.
You know, when you're first born, you kind of have like this life by your parents already kind of like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
working it up for you, and then at some point when you're finally able to like take over like your own decisions and start making your own life, like there's a window there between that time and the time you
Exactly.
die. And so it's important because you know, like in this window you are to do whatever you can to enjoy life to the fullest, or not, if that happens to be you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. But
Um,
I wonder if in like I don't know if like a lot believe in past lives and stuff, but like I wonder if like in the past life like we all see each other and like experience like the death
Oh my God.
universe together.
I just like remember something. Like
I remembered what I was gonna say, but you go first.
okay, wait. Well, we were gonna take a break and then we're gonna go
okay.
back.
Hello, we are back with our daytime podcast. Thank you, Elsie.
I didn't scream in the mic this time.
We are in our final question of what is death and why is it important to us?
Okay. I didn't like I was gonna say it last time but I forgot. When you actually think about it, you experience death a lot of times. Like in your life, you're like always changing. You're always like you're always changing. So there's a point that like yourself, like who you are right now, is gonna die and it's gonna give birth to a new you. That's really cute.
That's a very like interesting way to think about it. Like,
But at the end, I think it's just like it's truth, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah, I never thought of it like that.
yeah, and also like as I was saying, like the phrase of like you never like see the same river. Well, of course, like because like you know like the water like flows, so it's just like never the same river. But also when you think about like you never see because you're never gonna be the same person. Every time that you go to the river, you change. Like either like you get older, like every like second that pass you get older. Like for example, when like if you start listening to this, I'm telling you you're older now. You're not the like you're like older now. I'm just saying that. Like when we started recording this podcast, we were younger. Now we're a little bit older.
Because every second.
Every
passes by and
second
it
like
counts.
and
Wow, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
we are always like getting older and older. And I feel like when you think about like aging, it's just like wow. I feel like I would be such a cool like grandma. I would love to have me as a grandma. I don't want to have like kids, but like I would love me as to have as a grandma
Me neither.
actually.
Kids are OD. Anyways, yeah, but that's an interesting like, and it's like I've always thought about it that like we like just how we don't choose how we're gonna be born or when we're gonna be born or that we are being born, like we don't decide when we're gonna die. Like,
you know, I feel like that's crazy.
like
you know what I hate? Because like okay, when we were like childs, there was like we were like we only care about like playing and having fun and stuff like that. But once you start getting older, you start realizing about life and about like your experience, and you're starting to like get like to know all the stuff. That was crazy, you know. Like there's a point that it's just like,
and especially like once you become a teenager, like those are the years where you really have to start like,
and you really like
thinking.
develop who you are, and that's like really like okay. I'm gonna say this is gonna be kind of a little bit controversial. I'm gonna try not to make it that controversial, but I feel like one problem that we have in our generation is that we don't like play with like stuff, you know, like we always try to like be like with like in the group, and we never try to like go out, and it's just like babe, we are in the time that we are supposed to like experience. Like why you want to be like everyone else? That's really boring. You have all your life to do that.
Exactly.
Right now is the only time that like you can like do the most crazy stuff, and you can say, well, yeah, but like I was 16, literally like like you cannot blame me. Like
especially when you're at the age where you can't vote, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have bills to pay. Like
yeah, you could do whatever you want. Why are you trying to be
life.
like everyone else? That's so boring. Be like girl, like go out and like shave your head. I did it, by the way.
Period. As you should. Elsie,
you were gonna say something?
I forgot.
But yeah, I find like the concept of life is crazy.
It's really crazy, isn't it?
It's wild.
But also, I feel like I love it. It's just like when you think about it, it's just like whoa.
And it just like makes you realize that like you can't waste time. Like if you think about it, the 5, 6, 10 seconds that I'm taking to say this right now, these are seconds that we can't take back. Like
that's true.
They already passed. They're not coming back. Like 10 seconds ago was is already the past.
That's
Like,
true. And I feel like when you think about like, oh my God, we only have the present, it makes me really anxious for some reason.
mm,
Like I only have the present, like,
like you only have now. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. And like, wow.
I always.
wow.
Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Jump in. I always think about like these just crazy thoughts that are running through my head all the time. How the fact like the universe is here, like how the, scientifically, how they figured out like, again scientifically
Mm.
it's not confirmed, but how like the supernova like and all that happened. Oh, how all that happened and how we're actually here, like we're living human beings that have brains and thought processes and emotions, and we're not like, it's not just like a planet full of humans, like there's tons and tons of creatures out here. Like, and I know obviously the question has been like, is there life outside the universe?
Yeah, that's why I believe in aliens.
I do. Like,
I
I feel like the
believe that
people
aliens
that
are real.
doesn't, it's just like, you're like either
Yeah.
really narcissist or really stupid. Like, babe, like, this is huge.
I wouldn't have said it that way, but like, yeah,
It's true. Like, it's true.
It's true though. Like there has to be like some other creatures outside
Yeah.
of us. Like
I feel like I will prefer to die without like meeting them. Because
yeah.
maybe I just don't want to
Yeah.
meet like other
don't
people.
don't
come
want-
here.
we
but
don't
like
want
y'all
there to
can.
be a
Y'all, y'all can hang.
It would be dope if you existed. Just don't come down here.
Yes,
Like,
please. Maybe
yeah.
I think they're already here. I generally think that they're already here.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like Kanye West is an alien.
Yes.
Like disguised.
what are you
as
talking about? Kanye West is God.
Yeah.
Please don't cancel me with that.
Yeah. He's a social experiment. He is truly a social experiment.
No.
Literally,
God is
like
a
Kanye West. Okay, I feel like
God
What'd you
is a
say, Elsie?
woman.
Period.
God is a woman.
of course.
God is a
Of course.
woman.
I feel like if like, I feel like God and I we will be like such enemies. I feel like
Really?
yes, I don't like God,
Oh.
and I feel like God doesn't like me either.
Okay.
But I feel like I will be
think
besties
those
with
are
the
some
devil.
personal issues.
I
think that
was gonna
applies.
say.
No, I feel like
Donna,
no.
okay?
I feel like God actually like does not like me, like babe.
Like-
But like nothing personal. I don't think that he does like anything to like makes my life worse. I just feel like we wouldn't like if we met each other, we would be like, ew, why are you talking to me?
What, Donna, I think you need to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord.
What are you talking about? You just and I were besties. I have his number right now. You want me to call him? Me, Kanye, and Jesus, we always have dinner
Exactly.
on Friday nights.
Exactly. Period.
Okay, I was gonna ask, what do
uh.
you think about passion?
Hmm.
Because like yeah.
Don't even get me started on that topic. Like, I literally had a whole conversation with Mr. Durienzo on like passions and how like I cannot find a passion. I can't
That's
find
why.
anything. Like,
Mr.
there's so many
Durienzo,
little
who will
things
be our
that.
first
Durienzo
guest.
is gonna be
Yes.
here next episode.
Sorry.
Can I?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
continue.
go ahead.
Yes.
That like there's like so many little things that I'm good at. Like any of them could become my passion, but like I really have to pursue it. It's just like I'm curious. Like what if like I like something and then I completely switch? Like it's hard for me to stick to things because there's so much that I love and I can't do it all.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like passion is crazy. I feel like passion is like like it could be a drug. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it just gives you like this like boost of like everything. It's just like you love to do everything, and I feel like we really don't understand passion until you find your passion. So I feel like once you like find your passion, you just don't want to let it go. You know,
Right.
I feel like you just find it's just like almost like almost like falling in love with like something or like or like a hobby or something. And it's just like crazy, and I feel like you can even like explain it because it's just crazy.
It's like I'm just happy and lucky that I was able to find my
my God,
passion at such a
yes.
young age. Like, cause like
Wait,
not
you
to be
found
like-
your passion?
Bae,
yeah.
do you think that we stay after school for like
do you think we
6
stay
hours
after
because
school?
we love school?
rehearsal?
Rehearsal. By the way, go watch How to Succeed in Business. It's gonna be on March
Come see
something.
how to succeed. in
Passion,
We are
like,
on there.
For, like career wise.
We are theater kids, I'm sorry.
Something like you pursue, right?
Not really.
Say that again.
like a passion, like career wise, that you like? It doesn't have to be something you pursue.
Like, yeah.
It could be.
I mean, like art, for example. Like art is a hobby. I love like making art, visual art, but like I couldn't do it for a career.
I'm such an
Okay,
artist.
okay.
I would love to leave from like art, but like there's one thing that I have to eat, so yeah, I can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what scares me. As much as I love acting in theater, like that's
my
what
God,
scares me
yes.
about going into the theater business it's because like I know it's
It's really
a
hard.
like industry to step your foot into, to be able to step your foot into.
And that's where like I feel like we come back to the first question. I feel like I realize that there's gonna be a point that I will think, oh my God, this is not gonna work out. And maybe it's not gonna work out. But I feel like I'm okay with that. It's my passion and I will always find a way to do it. And if I'm not able to like make money or like leave from it, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Right.
But I just
And part of
Yeah.
like your perspective on life is like experiencing. So that would be
yes.
something.
So like you know, if someone's like hearing us right now and you have a passion about like art and about other stuff and you are like thinking about it, should I do it? Should I don't? I will say, babe, go for it.
Do for it.
Go
do
for
it.
it. Go for it.
Just do it.
You go.
And with that being said, this was an insightful, lovely conversation for our
Yes.
first episode.
I'm sorry. No, I was talking about that in
I
the
just
first
have
episode.
one more thing to say. 'Cause
Yes.
Today's PS I Love You Day at here at Austin High School. I don't know if it's like an everywhere thing, but it is here. And I just wanted to say, like, if you're like struggling and like even really pondering the question, like what is life? What do I do with my life? Like how do you feel about it in general?
DM me and we can have a conversation. Okay.
Like you're gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay, and we're going to be there for each other, whether it's here or in the next life.
Okay, And oh yeah, let me finish. Okay. Thank you for listening to O Radio. We put the O in radio. Make sure to follow us on social media. O Radio OHS. Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And of course, follow this podcast on Instagram because why not?
Thank
Of
you so
course.
much, guys. We
Thank
love
you
you.
so much.